After understanding the types of catalysts, let us understand the adsorption theory of heterogeneous catalysts. See, we used to believe earlier that the heterogeneous catalyst only adsorbs the reactant molecules on their surface, and this is how they lowers the activation energy of the reaction and increases the rate of the reaction. But later on it was realized, and it was believed earlier also, that the reaction intermediates are only formed by the homogeneous catalysts. But now it has been realized, and that it has been proved by the theories which the part of which has there in our syllabus, which says both things happens in case of heterogeneous catalyst also. That means what? They adsorb reactant molecules on their surfaces, and the reaction intermediate compounds are also formed during this process. So both adsorption of reactant on their surface as well as formation of intermediate compounds takes place in the case of heterogeneous catalysis also. Now this whole phenomenon, how the heterogeneous catalyst catalyzes the reaction, can be studied in 5 major steps. The first is the reactants are diffuses towards the catalyst surface because their concentration is higher outside and it's very low at the surface of the catalyst. So they diffuses to the reactant surface, to the surface of the catalyst. Then when they gets diffused and they gets adsorbed there. So the second step is adsorption of the reactant molecules on the catalyst surface. Now when they adsorb, the third step says there the chemical reaction takes place. Old bonds are actually broken, new bonds are formed, reaction intermediate compounds are formed on the surface. So that's the third step. In the fourth, the product formed shows desorption because it's not having any affinity with the catalyst. So it shows desorption. And in the fifth, now what we find is product's concentration is more on the catalyst surface, less outside, so it diffuses out back, exposing the catalyst again for the further adsorption. So this is how this complex process of catalysis by heterogeneous catalyst is explained in this 5 steps.